Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I am planting up my new banana. And if you'd like to see how I'm doing all that, stay tuned. I almost didn't show you guys this. I was out here and I pulled the banana out of the pot. It was extremely root bound. I hope you guys can see. I have tried to break up a couple of these roots because it was real bad. And now I'm just going to try and take these babies off with minimal damage. I'm just looking to see where they are on the mama, and I don't want to damage. I want to get some root off of here. There we go. And that's got roots, as you can see. Hope you guys can see that. That's one baby, or actually two. I'm going to take this one. And this one, I think this one needs more time with mom. It doesn't appear that this one has any roots. Hope you guys can see. So I'm going to place this in the pot. And what I'm going to do is I have a pot over here. Let's move you guys. Sorry about bumping. I'm inside the cattle panel, and this is one of my leek pots. I'm going to be taking the leeks out of here and not growing leeks in this pot probably next year. I did reposition some baby leeks because they weren't ready to come out yet because I have harvested out of this pot today. So I repositioned some leeks. I put a bottom of a leek that I cut and took inside and put inside of here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this soil out of the way. I need to go get my bucket because I'm going to have to dig some soil out and put some food in here. So let me go do that. So I went and gathered a few of my supplies. I gathered my bucket that I use when I am throwing away things, collecting leaves. It's my trash bucket. It was a bucket that was damaged. I used to put water in it to feed the birds, and it was damaged due to the freeze in North Texas. It split because of the expansion in ice. And so I use it now as my trash bucket. So I am just going to take the soil out of the center of this container. And it does have worms. It does have leek roots. But I am going to take out as much as I can, hoping not to disturb everything in here because that's not what I want to do. But this pot has been growing leeks for a few years now, and it's teeming with worm life. It's beautiful. Teeming with worm life. So there should be a lot of nice nutrients in this pot. And it feels like the soil might be a little bit condensed in there. I may need to go and get my hurry knife. Let me go do that. I'm not prepared for gardening today. I just came out to collect something for dinner, and I really needed to get that banana because it is still looking very pitiful from the other day. And so I said, let me go ahead and take care of that while I'm out here and just knock out two birds with one stone. So I got my fork, and I've already unhoused this little leek that I put in there. So I'll put that back in there. Let me just put that off to the side. As I mentioned, I am going to be growing the banana in here, and I'm no longer going to be growing leeks in here. I'm hoping this is the right decision, but we shall see. I'm repurposing. I do have another 17-gallon container off to my right. It's actually kind of behind me, and it's also growing, but it's growing a different type of leek. I want to say this one is the Broad London. Yeah, it's the Broad London, and the leek behind me is like the American flag or something like that. I am going to continue to grow leeks. I will be growing leeks until I can no longer grow anything in the garden. But I want to move some things around, make more room for other things. Okay, now, bananas are very hungry plants. So I am going to place some fertilizer in here. This is Osmocote. This is, what's in here, y'all? Chicken manure and azomite rock dust. That's what's in there. Now, I was cleaning out the kitchen, the refrigerator that is, And I'm going to try something. I have an experiment here. I pulled out some canned chicken and some salmon that I had this week. And I was just going to put the salmon in here, but I was thinking as I was dehydrating my bones, I had some chicken bones and some fish bones. I was thinking, well, you know what? Let me just use this. This also has in here some, what is that? Bone broth. So I'm just going to dump all this in here as food for this banana. And we'll see how this banana fares. Hopefully, I'm making the right decision. As I said, bananas are very hungry plants. So we'll see. I want this banana to live. I want it to thrive. I want it to survive. And I have lost a banana earlier last year, and I don't want a repeat of that. So I am just going to place this banana in here like this, pushing the roots down, getting this leak out of the way because there's another one I have unearthed. Let's see. There we go. I'm trying to get these leaks out of the way and not bury the banana on top of it. There we are. There we go. And I'm just going to backfill. Matter of fact, no, I'm going to go get some fresh soil. And then I will use, no, I'm not. I'm going to use this soil. I'm going to use the same soil that I had taken out. A little bit of soil. So let me do that. Let me just dump that in there like that because it also has the worm, so it should be fine. There we go. And I also want to raise the level of this soil in here just a little bit. Once these leaks come out, then this will be the banana pot. It won't have anything else in here besides the banana. And if there's anything else that I want to grow, which I probably won't, but I am repurposing. So I'm going to place the rest of that soil. And I'm sorry you guys can't see as I'm pouring that soil in there. There we go. And I'm just going to put that around there like that. And I'm really, really hoping that these onions are not going to affect this banana because y'all, I didn't look up nothing. I just came out here, was trying to get some dinner and thought, oh, I better plant that banana because it's looking real shady. Absolutely shady. So I've got a leek over here that I cut for my dinner. I'm going to put the baby leek. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to take this banana leaf off, put that over there in the fertilizer bucket. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for just a quick second. Put that in the fertilizer bucket. I'm going to put that leek, that baby leek back in there. And I've got another one over here somewhere ready to go. That's just a leaf. I know I had another baby leek. Where is it? Did I only have one? I know I didn't throw it on the ground. Let me, hang on, y'all. Nope, here it is. I threw it out the pot. I threw it out the pot. Okay. So I have a leek over here that I cut. So I'm not going to plant it right there. I think what I will do is, let's see if I can find a place in the back. You all can't see. I've also repotted some leeks behind the banana because I unearthed some of those as I was harvesting leeks for dinner. Okay, there we go. So now I just need to move this wood chip. I just keep abusing this poor little leek back here. I cannot seem to leave that poor little baby alone. There we go. Let me get the wood chip from the corners and push it forward. There we go. There we go. And I am going to go and get some. I continually keep digging this leek up. Good grief. If you guys could smell the wonderful onion smell that's coming out of this pot, it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm going to go get some rainwater and water this in. And then I'm going to pot up this baby back inside of this pot. So let me get some rainwater. Let me just make sure this is seated in well. I wanted to have really good connection with that soil and that fertilizer because I really roughed those roots up. It was so root bound. There we go. There we go. Oh, is it leaning, y'all? Look like it's leaning a little bit to me. We got that lean. It's got that lean. Here we go. There we go. Okay. We'll see. We're going to leave it like that. Here I am in my side garden. This is where I keep my soil that I mix together. This is store-bought potting soil. Actually, it is. Let's take a look. This is my 32-gallon pot that I use to mix up my soil. This is flower, vegetable, garden soil plus fertilizer. It doesn't say, it's 2 cubic feet. But this is not a 2 cubic feet bag. They had this one sale at Lowe's for $2 a bag, and it was a 1 cubic feet. So I picked up a couple because I knew I was going to have to plant a couple of trees. And so I have in here that. I have coconut coir. I have coconut coir also in the same bag. I just reused the bag. I took some coconut coir and rehydrated it, and I put it in here. I put some perlite and some vermiculite in here, and that is the mixture that I use for my containers. And I'll put a little bit more of that coconut coir in here. Keep everything nice and light, and worms love coconut coir. So what I'm going to do is, and I cover it with those plastic bags just to keep it moist, and it's been raining. Now this is soil that came, sorry about that y'all, this is soil that came in this original pot. I'm going to dump this soil in the bucket right next to me, that little gray bucket that I was just using. Now this also had some sand in it, is what it looks like. So I do have some sand. Let's see. That looks like a compost ball right there. I think what I might do is I might get a little bit of sand and put in here just for gee whiz, because I want these to survive. I want them to thrive. I don't want to lose any more trees. I'm over that. I'm going to put a scoop of that in here. I'm going to go get some sand, and I'll be right back. I had some sand in a bucket. I use buckets for a lot of things. And I had some sand from another project that I was working on. I'm just going to mix that sand into the bottom of this soil, just like that. Just like that. I want this to be free draining. Now, since this is relatively new soil, it already has fertilizer in it. I'm not going to put any additional fertilizer. I do have worms in this soil. I have seen them. Don't know where they are right now, but they have been in here. So I'm not going to worry about fertilizing right now. But then again, these are bananas, and bananas are very hungry. So let's see. Let me go get some chicken manure and a little bit of my, Osmocote and all that good stuff, and punch that up just a little bit more. I got my normal fertilizer that I normally use, my normal mixture. It is Osmocote, it is azomite rock dust, and it is chicken manure. And so I am going to just place that little banana right here, make a hole, and put some of this mixture in that hole and just mix it up. Now this is a granular feed. It's not going to feed right away. You see those roots that came off the mama plant? Let's see. I hope you guys can see. I'm going to put some more soil in there, raise it up a little bit, and then put this baby in here like this. And I have a half a mind to put this in the greenhouse. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to place it in the greenhouse for right now. I'm going to water it in, add some wood chip on top, and in the greenhouse it goes. Okay, I hope you guys can see. I'm sorry about that. I hope you all can see. Don't mean to offend anyone. But this is my 2 little banana babies. And these bottom leaves look absolutely horrible. Let me see. I didn't plan on coming outside and doing this, so I don't have on my gardening shoes. I don't have my hori knife. I just came out to get some dinner, and I ended up looking at the banana and was like, nope, you got to get dealt with right now because you look terrible. I'd watered it, but it was so dry that water just did nothing. All right, I should take this one off as well because it's looking real pathetic. Okay, I don't want to take all the leaves off. These leaves are going to go into the liquid fertilizer bucket. I'm going to get some wood chip on the top of this, and I'm going to water this in deeply, and in the greenhouse it's going to go. And that is it for me today, everybody. I realized that you couldn't see anything of what I was just talking about. So this banana has been planted up, as you all can see. This is my stack of supplies over here, my wood chip and my fertilized compost soil, potting soil, whatever it is. I think it's garden soil. This is compost right here in this bag. I've been working on some projects. So that's it. I just put a little wood chip on top of here to keep it moist. Bananas like moisture. They like to be fed. I've already fed it. I should have kept some of the food from the other banana, but I didn't think about it. But that's okay. So we're going to put this in the greenhouse. The sky has begun to turn very dark. I think it's going to thunderstorm. But I wanted to show you guys that the baby bananas, the two that are larger than the other one that's on the mama that had roots, are potted up and they're in the greenhouse. So I want to say thank you for joining me in the garden today. The greenhouse is filling up with lots of plants that I'll be dispersing in and around the garden. I may end up giving some to my sister. She probably doesn't want them. She's already told me she has enough. But when she's in her new space, she'll thank me. So I want to thank you very much for joining me in the garden today. I hope you enjoyed today's quick video. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you either in my food forest or my kitchen real soon. Bye for now.